Hey, Guru Nation, thank you so much for watching. We're in a special location. We bring you guys the very special interview. We're in the middle of Mexico City, but we found like a very quiet pocket. It's amazing, actually, that it even exists. But I'm here with two CRA Academy students, okay? The CRA Academy is international, but these are not just ordinary students. They already work in research. Both work for a different big CRO. And do you want people to connect on LinkedIn with you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, then both of their LinkedIn's will be underneath. Eduardo and Isabel, Perla Isabel. You will see both of their LinkedIn's underneath. You've got to go connect. We're gonna talk about maybe some of the similarities and differences between working at a CRO in Mexico versus the U.S. But let's start first with Eduardo.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm fine, thanks. Here with the corona.
Yeah, of course. Salud.
Salud to everyone watching.
And Isabel too. Salud. It's a good time to be drinking in Mexico. So, startup specialist.
Yeah.
What's the biggest challenges with?
I think the big challenges here in Mexico. Well, I'm working for the regulatory part here in Mexico as startup specialist. So I think one of the most important things is to connect with the people that work in the site, for the sponsor, for the CRO, and as well to the health authority, and to be aligned to the different requirements that they have to. The requirements for the health authority and the different committees, the ethics committee and the investigation committee.
But the sites you work with are only Mexican or
Yes.
all Latin American?
Yeah, they're all only Mexican.
Only Mexican.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't work with U.S. sites or like Colombian sites? It's
No,
only Mexican.
only here in Mexico.
Okay.
Well, I have worked in other jobs, but now I'm just focused on
Right now.
Mexican sites.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think the most challenging part is to get aligned with the requirements. Everything's changing now. The health authority always changes the different requirements, so you have to be aligned. And as well, you have to connect to the people that are working with the sites, to be aligned with their agenda, to know when they call it, to send it the different packages for submission as they require. So the challenge is to get along with different people and different.
Do you
parts.
have like a central IRB for the sites, or every site has their own IRB?
Every site has their own IRB.
Every site.
It could be inside the site. Well, inside the site,
Yeah.
have their own IRB, or they can go to another one and
But there's no central IRB that every site uses.
No.
Wow. See, in the U.S., unless you're like an academic medical center or a hospital where they have their own IRB,
Sure.
it's called local IRB. Most of the sites use the central IRB, like whatever one the sponsor chose. Like if it's WCG or Advera, those are like the more common ones.
So it's like
It's easier, basically.
so
like-
they're like different central or just
Yeah, but like it's easier because everything's already pre-approved
Okay.
and it's the same template. As I would imagine, as a startup specialist, it's a little bit easier. The consent form is the same template.
Okay.
You just change the address and the name of the PI. But here, it's because everyone has a different IRB. It sounds like it's more.
Yeah, it's like the requirements from the IRB could be different. Most of them, like, they ask for the same things for the ICF. You just change the address and the phone of the IRB. But there are some like are more specialized and they do a lot of requirements, so you have to change the template and it has to be a specific ICF for a site. So yeah, it can. So the submission it will be delayed for that site. For example, if you have personalized and specific documents for the other sites that you have to use the same template, so it's easier for them.
Okay, interesting. So if you want to learn more about that, specifically in Mexico, Mexico is like a hot growth market right now for research.
Yes.
It's a lot of activity. Are you guys like with your company? Are they always hiring new people? Or?
Yeah, there's been a lot of growth now. More for CRAs. I think the pharmaceutical companies and CROs are looking a lot of CRAs.
And they want the experience.
Yes, they want experience.
And that's what you guys maybe both will do.
Yeah, sure.
One day.
Yeah,
Now that you're in the CRA Academy,
yeah, in the academy, I think
you'll have the real internship, like remote. It's an oncology study.
Nice.
You'll do monitoring reports. Casey will be the one reviewing it.
sounds
and it's
good.
all in English, so you're gonna like
Yeah,
get the practice.
yes.
And oncology, so it's like
Yeah,
that's oncology. No matter your language, it's its separate language.
yeah,
Oncology is like another language by itself.
yeah. Like, well, on trials for oncology are the one that have more, uh, well, are more challenging.
Yeah.
The one that are oncology.
And then Isabel,
Hi.
also CRA Academy student, just joined this current class. Regulatory
I'm a project specialist,
regulatory specialist.
regulatory specialist. Yes. Hi, how are you?
So what do you do? Like what is the day to day maybe?
Yes. For this position, especially, you need to set attention. Attention to detail. Also, you need to have a good control of the time. It's a position where you are in contact with the project leader, with the clinical operation leader, sometimes with the CRAs. And this is a job where you all the time need to try to see what are the tasks that need attention in TMF, involved in different platforms, for example,
TMF, Trial Master File.
Yes, you need to try or you need to work with the PL in order to try to control the resource, the time that the project is using. Maybe,
PL is the project lead.
yes,
Okay.
PL is a project leader. And yes, you have also contact with other functional leads, for example, with the medical monitor, with the biostatistics.
Oh, you talk to the medical monitor?
Yes,
Oh.
it's with
Like
all
what do you ask them like that, or they ask you maybe, or
And for example, if they need more time for perform all the activities that are related with the project, we need to talk with her, or maybe to review. Okay, what do we need to continue with your activities? Do we need to maybe give you some document? Do you need more resource for perform your job? Yes, that's the main part.
that's a lot. And so you wanna the goal is CRA maybe?
Yes, maybe in the future.
And do you work with CRAs now? Like do you interact?
I have contact with them. For example, we use a platform, a CTMS platform, where they need accesses. So maybe you need to contact them to request some details, or maybe they need information to complete their tasks. So we are working together in that part.
Wow. And in the U.S., clinical research is like a little bit mysterious. I would assume it's here is too, right? Like over there in the U.S., once somebody discovers that's a career available in research, they love that they found this industry, and then they never leave.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. Like once you start in research, you rarely leave to another industry. And that means like it's a good industry, regardless of how often we complain about it. It's a lot of work, a lot of stress, but people don't leave. They only leave to retire.
Definitely, I consider that this is a good way to start or to continue your career. You can learn a lot in the way, and you can help people. That is the important thing of all of this work.
Yeah, sure. Getting this new medication to different patients, it's a good thing here. Our health system is not the best, and sometimes they don't have a lot of medication to different patients, and more for oncology. And well, having the clinical trials here in Mexico, I think it's getting this new and this brand new medication to the patient that need it.
Do you notice the people here, because Mexico City, I mean, it's the biggest city in North America, but I feel like the research industry is very healthy here, robust. You know, all the drug companies are here. You used to work with Eli Lilly.
Yeah.
Everyone go check Eduardo's profile. You'll see the companies he worked with. But do you find that the general population, like maybe they have a medical background, science background,
Yeah.
do you think they're becoming more aware of this opportunity, or it's still like a hidden?
I think it's growing, but it needs more growth. Well, if you talk to people that are in the medicine, that are doctors, they know that it exists. They know that clinical trials exist, but they don't know all of the companies that are working with and all the opportunities, all the positions that come with the clinical research. They only know that there's there,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's no more education on it. But it's growing. It's growing.
So let's say you're somebody watching in Mexico City or anywhere in Mexico, and you don't have any research experience, but you watch this video and hey, I'm interested. I want to do what Isabel and Eduardo did. What should they do? Like, what do you recommend they do?
Well, I think for pharmaceutical companies and specific clinical research is first of all get some certain fluent in English. Maybe not like being the best in English, but in order to maintain a conversation and to reply to emails, I think it's one of the important things because the pharmaceutical companies is the first thing they look. And I think that will be all. I mean, if you are in a health area, if your profession is health, there's a lot of entry positions in which they don't ask for experience or a lot of experience, and you can start from bottom and
Like at a
grow.
CRO or at a site?
Yeah,
or-
CRO, yes,
CRO?
yes.
Because you guys never work at a site, no?
No, I haven't worked at a site.
Maybe you can look for an internship in some CRO. That's the best way to start in this work. I consider.
Wow. They have that?
Sorry.
They have this? The internship is available?
Yeah, so for some
yes.
companies are like it's called becarios.
For example,
Wow.
Yes, for example, when you are in the last
semester.
semesters in the university, you can look for these options. They are looking all the time for these people.
Seriously?
Yes.
Might be better than US. I think the difference is because yesterday when we interviewed Ivan over there, the difference is I think in Mexico, the education is more valued, I believe. Because in the United States, you don't really even need a bachelor degree to do research. Like,
Okay.
you can be a coordinator. Actually, the majority of my coordinator employees don't have bachelor degrees.
Okay.
They have like medical assistant, phlebotomist.
Okay.
They have a different license, but no like bachelor degree, like college degree. And I feel like here in Mexico it's a little bit different. You have to have.
You need to have it.
Well,
Definitely.
Yeah, of course. Well, for example, for clinical sites, there's a lot of people that they don't have. Well, they have a bachelor's degree, but not maybe in health science.
Yeah.
But now, COFEPRIS is requiring that everyone in staff has to be a professional in health.
Everyone at the site.
Yeah, the site. Well,
So it's from
and the
the
delegation law
COFEPRIS.
has to be. Everyone has to be a health professional.
So it's more strict.
Yeah, no, but this is new. I mean,
Okay.
it was like I don't know, business bachelors, and they were working as a site coordinator. It didn't matter back then.
So
But
you
now
guys
they are-
watching in the U.S. are lucky. You don't need any degree. You just go to a site and you can be coordinator. One of our CRA for my, we have the academy. We have like a small CRO to do like a small study. The CRA there, the lead CRA is no bachelor degree.
Oh,
Pure experience. She started as my coordinator. The one I was texting, Casey. 2012, she started as my research assistant. Became a coordinator. Became the director of the site. Became a director of another site. Coordinator. CRA now. And now she's the lead CRA. She'll be reviewing your guys' reports. But no degree. Because the U.S. doesn't necessarily... Like, to be a CRA, the majority of the time you do need at least a bachelor's.
okay.
But there are a lot of CRAs with Bachelor of Arts, literature, nothing to do with science. And I noticed here in Mexico it's very different.
Yeah, they're requiring.
It's more strict.
Yes. Yes.
But it's also easier if you do have that here because they have internship and all this.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of entry positions here at CROs and pharmaceutical companies. In sites, I don't know, but because they don't post, for example, a lot.
You have to go in person, no?
Yes.
To the site.
Yes. But as well, the people you can start on sites, on CROs, and pharmaceutical companies. There's always like entry positions there.
And how important is it networking in Mexico? Like, do you do any networking with other researchers outside of your company, or is it not really?
Well, we're not focused on our job in company. I have like I was part of this. I went to different meetings of APEC, that is this company they're gathering a lot of people from CROs just to explain about the news, the updates of clinical research, and yeah, that's one of the things I went to.
And in my case, I try to take courses when they are available. You can search a lot of them on internet, and it's a way that you have to improve in your career.
But now you don't need any more CRA Academy. We're good,
Ah,
guys.
yes.
Thank you so much for your time, and everybody go connect Ray, Isabel, Eduardo underneath this video to their LinkedIn. They're good people I get to know, especially if you're in Mexico City.
Thanks.
Thank you.